8:43, everybody. Oh.
Ooh, look at that lighting.
Ben is out exploring the natural world. This is your lighting. Exploring the natural world this morning. Look at that.
Isn't that the video?
Yeah.
Is this... Everything's fine. American Museum of Natural History is where we are this morning because this really cool exhibit I want to show you. This is Carol right here. She's going to take us into invisible, look, wait, look, invisible worlds. Let's go to the invisible worlds. Now, what is the invisible world? What is it based on?
Well, what we've realized is that people don't know what's happening in science and also the natural world.
Yeah.
And so now we have technology that allows you to sort of look at things from DNA to like the way our brain cells work, but even to like text data.
Right.
So there's all this data now that people don't really get to touch and feel and experience. So here we have some questions for families, and you'll find out that your kids probably know more than you do. Which
So I'm
is
related
always
to
good.
a peanut, basically. You can see if I'm related to. Nope, that's nutty. I'm all gonna get all of So it's interact. This is just the
That's
beginning
right.
part, by the way. This is just the entrance of the actual exhibit. But it's nice because it does give you a ton of facts, and it shows you
Live animals.
live dart frogs. Look
Yeah.
at these little adorable frogs for a second. Again, this is not what we want to necessarily show you like a big event, but you'd have to give a shout out to some dart frogs. Hey guys, good to see you. And then again, more interactive elements. I always say the best way for kids to learn is obviously interact. It's not just standing there and reading something, it's actually to touch and do and feel, right?
Exactly. And so this experience is really where we kind of bring in digital, but again, you saw the live animals and some interactives, and you really see families like having conversations here. Like, I didn't know this, like I just learned this, and the kids are saying, I learned this in school.
They found yours, Tony. It's right here. Thank goodness. We've been looking for years. It's so wrinkly. It means you're extra smart. More beautiful interaction here, more questions, and just showing how people are connected to the world and the ecosystem.
That's right.
Okay, this is what we wanted to show you. This is a, come on, I'll show you. I'm not going to talk, but I'll show you what's inside here. Come on in. Constantly on loop, you will have a 360 theater experience, interactive theater experience.
You can see on the ground, is lighting up where we are. And this is kind of a simulation of what animals, including whales in the ocean, are experiencing. When they go through the water, they're disturbing all these microorganisms, and they light up because they're worried about predation.
Right.
And this is a way of protecting themselves. But now we get to feel what it's like to be a microbe in the ocean.
I've always wanted to know what it felt like to be a microbe.
Well,
in the
wait till the
ocean.
whale comes out, then you may not want to be the microbe in the ocean anymore.
See, and it's constantly
That's right.
changing. Like I said, it's on a loop. Was it like 15 minutes? It changes every or something like that.
Just about there, yes.
But it's just look at this. Watch
There
this.
you
So
go.
it's you know, you hear the blue whale at the American Museum of Natural History. You think the blue whale. You think the one hanging from the thing. But this is the second coming right here. But this is. I mean, you'll see it evolve. This whole experience evolve. It's not in the whale, and then it turns into this crazy kind of rainforest, and everything that you see here is data based. Like there's interactive experiences around the city. We were talking about this before. But this whole experience you're watching is all scientifically based, right?
That's right. And one of the greatest things about it is that here you're experiencing with other people because the exhibition's about how we're all connected. And so you can't do this at home. You've got to come out of the house, come here to the American Museum, and here you're experiencing sort of the awe of nature and understanding things that we never got to see before. So it's just wonderful not just to see the video and the interactives, but to see people's faces. People will just look at each other like they're strangers and they're going, wow, that is so cool. Did you see that? And we see families playing together, people that I thought came together, but actually they made friends here in this experience. So
it's a great place to find a new family.
Just amazing.
If you're not happy with your own.
I do hear parents saying, oh, that's not your mommy, because they went to the wrong family. But yeah, it's a little swapping here.
But you say family swap. It's come to the American Museum of Natural History for some family swap. It's hard to. Again, this is one of those things that's very hard to convey on camera. We're under the water still, right? Is this under the water? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now it's changing. So it changes constantly. But I do want you to see some variation here. So if we're not going to be able to show it on camera, I can't encourage you enough to come see it for yourself live, because we really felt like we were moving through the rainforest, the jungle, whatever. American Museum of Natural History is where we are, Upper West Side. This exhibit, you just get tickets, you can get it's
That's right.
it's extra,
right? Online and at the door, and of course, We're always welcoming New Yorkers to come. Some people have never even seen this yet, even though we've been open for a while.
Now we're in a cell. Now we're
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Let's just keep looking at this. Okay, American Museum of Natural History. Oh, I seriously thought it was, my mind went elsewhere on that one.
Oh,
my
I thought that
mind
was a
went
scene out of
elsewhere. Just
Dune.
a little
I know,
more.
right?
All's well. Yeah, it looks like the sandworm.
sandworm?
Right,
The
but it's not. But yes, come check it out.
That's awesome.
That is
Nice.
very cool.
Really, really cool.
All right, Ben,
Yeah.
thank you.